Sometimes the hardest part about doing blogs or vlogs is when things go wrong. And in my life, they usually do. So, husband and I definitely worked as a team for the first part of this blog or vlog or project. But then he was like, oh, okay, it's your turn. You get to do this. It's all yours. Which, honestly, I've used power tools and built things for most of my life, so it's not really that big of a deal for me. But it can be really frustrating when you're trying to work on a project and things keep going wrong. So the nice thing about it is that I learned and I figured out how to go forward. So before I dive into all the steps we took for this blog, I just wanted to let you know that it's not a straightforward vlog, and I'm going to show everything because there's so many times where I've started to do a DIY or follow a post or follow a vlog, and they seem like they pull it off so effortlessly, but then it made me feel bad because I was like, how come I can't do it if they can? So I want to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly because I want you to know that it's normal to make mistakes, and it also is a good thing to keep moving past them so you learn. So, forewarned, there's a lot of random stuff that happened, but it was pretty funny. Okay, friends, so I'm about to tell you everything to do, but first of all, let's say what not to do. 1, do not assume that the studs are 16 inches apart. They're not always. In fact, sometimes they're way bigger or can be smaller depending on how close you get to the edge of the wall. 2, do not forget to check your measurements. I'm not just talking about like once, I'm talking about like 30 billion times, please. For the love of all good things, please check them for me. Blame it on me if your husband gets irritated with it, because just trust me, you want to. Make sure you sand really good. I'm not talking about like, it'll be okay. No, like smooth. Because as soon as you put that paint on there, every imperfection comes out, and it really sucks to resand over all the stuff you just painted. Like really badly sucks. I've done it. When you're putting the up and down boards on, 9 times out of 10, there isn't always going to be a stud where you want to put it. So you're gonna glue it on there. And then what we did is tack it up with a couple of nails just for the glue to dry. But forewarning, you're going to want somewhat straight boards. And sadly, not all wood is straight. Most of wood is warped, and it drives me absolutely bat. You know what? Crazy. So just make sure that you try and pick the least warped boards for the ones that go up and down, because it's a nightmare if you don't. Promise. Okay, friends, I almost forgot. Make sure you get sandable, paintable caulk. So you're going to want to put caulk along the sides of every board, just because, like I said before, they aren't always straight. And so it just kind of helps seal it too, and make it have more of a finished look. Okay, I'm going way too far into that. Please get sandable, paintable caulk. Don't do what I do. Save yourself the heartache. It's pretty sad that I can tell you guys all what not to do more than I can tell you what to do. Well, because of me telling you what not to do, you know that I know what to do. Does that make sense? Get it? Got it? Are you dying to know yet what we're doing? Well, stay tuned and turn your notifications on, and we will do the reveal pretty soon of our fun DIY project that anyone can do, I promise. And I love the way it has made my home look so much more finished and absolutely gorgeous.